Ever just stop and think about the sheer, gravitational pull some online creators have these days?
It's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah. So today, we're doing a deep dive into the world of MrBeast. You know, the guy behind the most subscribed individual YouTube channel.
Over 396 million followers last time I checked. That's not just a big audience, it's like a digital nation.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, right? Beyond the crazy viral stunts, what's actually driving this phenomenal growth?
Yeah, what's the secret sauce?
Right. So Jimmy Donaldson, he started way back in 2012. Mostly gaming videos then.
Uh-huh, like a lot of creators at the time.
But our mission today isn't just, highlight reel. We want to really dig into the core things behind his success based on the stuff we've looked at.
So the content evolution, the charity work, the business side of things.
Exactly. All of it. So those early gaming videos, clearly just the start. What was the turning point, do you think?
Well, it wasn't overnight, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. Lots of trying things out. I remember that Worst Intros on YouTube series started getting a bit of buzz.
Right, that was kind of meta, tapping into YouTube culture itself.
Yeah.
Clever.
And then came the really out there stunts. Trying to break glass with megaphones. Watching paint dry for hours.
Yeah, you see that willingness to just push boundaries, to do something, anything, to see what clicks, what gets people watching.
It's like he was constantly testing.
Yeah.
What are people willing to watch? How far can you take it?
And maybe gathering data, even subconsciously, about what holds attention. Even watching paint dry tests, well, something. Audience curiosity, endurance.
And then, 2017, that video, counting to 100,000.
Ah, yes, the legendary one.
Just outing for 24 hours straight. And it just exploded. Went totally viral.
That felt like a real shift, didn't it? Grabbing mainstream attention with something that was just sheer, almost unbelievable dedication. Or absurdity, depending on how you look at it.
We cut through the noise, that's for sure. The landscape full of loud content, this quiet, monotonous thing somehow stood out.
Became a talking point, proof that different works.
So fast forward to now, and the core seems to be these massive high-stakes challenges.
Yeah.
Huge giveaways.
Right. The real-life Squid Game recreation, for instance, with enormous cash prizes.
Or sticking people in extreme survival situations. Contests where the rewards can literally change someone's life. The scale is just huge.
And you can't ignore the production quality. It underpins everything now.
Definitely. These are not cheap videos to make.
No way. There's a clear commitment there. Making every video visually slick, super engaging, keeps people watching, which, the algorithm loves.
And he uploads consistently, too. Keeps that massive engine running.
Keeps the audience fed, yeah. But then there's the whole other side, Beast's Philanthropy.
Right, which is a pretty significant operation itself now.
It really is. We're talking huge food distribution efforts, paying for medical treatments, disaster relief.
Team Trees was massive, aiming for 20 million trees. Clean water projects, too. The impact is genuinely substantial.
It taps into something powerful, doesn't it? People want to see good things happen, and he channels his platform into making that happen on a pretty big scale.
Which inevitably leads to the whole stunt philanthropy debate.
Yeah. The ethical questions.
Is it okay to monetize giving? Does the spectacle sometimes overshadow the actual act of charity? Is there potential for exploitation?
It's a valid discussion, the relationship between getting views and doing good.
But the counterargument from MrBeast's side, based on what we've seen, is pretty clear.
Right. That the views, the monetization, fund these massive charitable projects. It creates this cycle. Entertainment funds philanthropy, which creates more content, which funds more philanthropy.
A sort of self-sustaining engine for giving.
Exactly. And it works on a scale that traditional fundraising might struggle to match, at least in terms of speed and reach online.
And let's not forget, he's not just a YouTuber. He's branched out.
MrBeast Burger, Feastables Chocolate.
Yeah. He's proven pretty adept at turning that massive online fame into actual, business success.
Which really shows the power of that personal brand he's built. There's a level of trust, or at least recognition, that translates directly into people buying his stuff.
So when you put all the pieces together, what is it? It seems like this potent blend.
Yeah, it's like mastery of the YouTube game, understanding algorithms, creating viral content.
Plus really high production values, making everything feel like an event.
And then this huge philanthropic angle that clearly resonates with millions of people.
It all feeds into each other, right?
Absolutely. It's a very synergistic strategy. Each part strengthens the others, creates this incredibly powerful, unique online presence.
He's undeniably shaped a part of the digital landscape, inspiring loads of people and, demonstrably making a difference with the charity work.
No question about it.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is, what does this all mean for the future? How is this mix of entertainment, big business, and large-scale online changing what influence even looks like in this digital age?
It's definitely something to think about. The lines are blurring more and more.
A fascinating evolution to watch, for sure.